I've never been to Vegas for the Super Bowl. What is that scene like during Super Bowl week?
Okay, it's spectacular. It's the Super Bowl weekend, really. It's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday is amazing of Super Bowl weekend in Vegas. It is not. I've been there for Final Four. I've been there for first weekend of NCAAs. It's not that wild because it's much more of a corporate crowd, like big money or more of a big money crowd. Like you can't just stake out a seat in the sports book to watch the Super Bowl. You have to be holding a certain amount of tickets. Have got to be for you to be even scheduled to get one of those seats. So it's a totally different atmosphere, whereas it's like a frat party atmosphere the first weekend of NCAAs. This is more like a high-end fans experience, Super Bowl weekend. It's awesome. And Bellagio is going to blow it out for the draft. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I'll be there next week. And when I'm out there, I stay at Bellagio. I love that place. And they're going to do such a great job for the draft. And what's cool is MGM Grand and Mandalay Bay, when people come to Vegas, they're going to be able – I mean, you can walk from MGM Grand or Mandalay Bay to the new Raiders Stadium. It's a 5-block walk.
Yeah.
But if someone's coming from – look, you're going to have, Redskin fans when they play out in Vegas. I don't know when that first time will be. But you stay at one of those hotels, it's a 5-block walk. You're in Vegas. I mean – take the walk. It's awesome.
I love Mandalay. It's attached to another hotel. It used to be called The Hotel, but I think it's called the Delano. And they've got the best rooftop bar in Vegas, the best view.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Really? I like that.
Spectacular.
My view tends to boss, or it won't be in this time going in February. It won't be the pool. So when I go in the summertime with the family, we go, I'm at the pool, I'm at the sports book, or I'm out to dinner with my wife or something like that, or at a show. But I tend to spend all my time at a blackjack table.
Yeah, well, that's
the only place I don't talk. Too. My wife says, if you want my husband to shut up, put him at a blackjack table. I don't say a word.
Yeah, but that's because you're a great American. Yes. Only great Americans find blackjack tables.
Yeah, you're contributing to that Vegas economy.
All right, hold on.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you're smart. Yeah,
let's talk about.
I forgot to tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the Nationals.
From
a Phillies fan, lifelong Phillies fan, and a guy who's been in Atlanta for 25 years. You got what the Nationals did was fun to watch. As much as as watching two teams and covering two teams over the years that are rivals of the Nats, that was a really fun run.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun to watch. And a good group. That seemed like a really good team to root for. And I followed your guys' coverage of it, too. And I listened to some of the podcasts and everything like that. You guys did a great job with it.
It was awesome. It was great for the fans, great for the city. As long as we don't find out that Baby Shark had a bass drum in the dugout.
Right, or some sort of buzzer inside his uniform.
Yeah, just banging on pitches. So
there's got to be the scandals in sports today. It is so disappointing because there's nothing like it seems like everything is going to get torn down eventually. Everyone's going to get torn down, and I don't think that's happening with the Nats though. There's nothing. I don't think Scherzer and the boys were doing anything with those pitches. They were just dominating.
They were just good. Yeah, they were clean. All right, let's get back to the Super Bowl next Sunday. So 49ers, Chiefs slight fave, basically a coin flip. The total is at 54.5, almost 55 in some sports books. But, so, the public money's coming in on the over. It's a great matchup. Two contrasting styles, obviously. Are you leaning towards Mahomes and the passing attack, or do you like the defense and Mostert and hopefully Coleman and running the ball with Shanahan?
I was texting Kevin Coleman the other day because he used to be here in Atlanta. And,
is he going to play? Is he going to be good?
I can't speak to that, but that is the plan. How about that? That's the plan.
Okay.
Is that he will play. I'm leaning 49ers. I'm not strong leaning 49ers, but right now, if today was the day I had to put my money on the counter at Bellagio, I'd put it on the 49ers, and I would take the money line and put it on the 49ers.
Yeah.
I love their defense. Chiefs defense to me is haphazard.
Mm-hmm.
It can be really good for 2 quarters. It can be really crappy for a quarter. The 49er defense is just so consistent, and I believe with the 49er rushing attack, which I believe will be able to just carve up a lot of what the Chiefs want to do defensively. I can see the 49ers having multiple 6-7 minute drives in that game.
Right.
And if you keep the ball away from Patrick Mahomes for that much, you're gonna come out on top. And I'm leaning 49ers money line, and that's where I'm going there. And everyone likes to bet, but don't be follow trends on Super Bowl betting, though, because everybody loves to bet the over in the Super Bowl.
I know.
Everybody loves to bet the over because no one wants to sit and root for an under. So it's like that's more of a psychological thing than anything. I'll figure it out before the game, but that's a really good number that they've set it at. So I'm anxious to see if it moves any bit in the next week.
I don't know if you remember last year, but when that total came out in the Rams-Patriots, it was in the low 50s, and everyone jumped all over it, and the money was over.
It was crazy.
It really was. And then you saw what happened. It was the most boring Super Bowl of all time, and a clear under. But I could see it being under as well. I'm gonna if it gets up to.
I really do. I could see it being under just because of the fact is, I know, and I know you guys have your own history with Kyle Shanahan. He wouldn't hand me a wet wipe if I was on fire. I can tell you. So I don't know if you hold that in common, but Kyle will have a spectacular game plan to be able to hold that ball away from Kansas City. And I just know it. I know that whatever Mahomes, if he's used to touching the ball 12 possessions in a game, Kyle Shanahan's going to make sure he only gets it 10. He's going to make sure he gets it 9. Yeah. That will be his entire life's goal, especially after having 28-3 tattooed on his backside for that loss in Atlanta. He's going to do everything he can to make sure he manages the clock better, time of possession better, keeping the play and keep away. So it's another reason why I'm leaning 49ers.
Oh, yeah, he learned a lot.